As winter creeps over Athendil, the farmlands and fields of the kingdom become barren. The rivers, lakes, and streams freeze over, and even the Great Aqueduct will halt in its delivery of water. Leaders from each of the 6 regions prepare themselves for the Gauntlet of Gathering, the kingdom's solution to their annual scarcity, where each region must provide a set of heroes to represent them. These heroes will journey to the roots of the ancient tree and be transported to the land of Gamaril. There, they must acquire as much food, water, and other supplies, be they ordinary or exotic. Our story follows the fate of Pyat, the kingdom's coldest region. Might we find new adventurers to take part in this grand harvest? Will they take up the gauntlet? Alright, nailed it!
OMG.
Okay,
Wow.
so
So
For you.
actual.
we start in a manor in Athenar. We see a the scene is like we're inside the manor, and there is a large flight of stairs, I imagine, and someone in like very early in the morning, the sun hasn't even risen yet, is creeping through the hallways, closing doors very silently. And as he steps down steps down the stairs, Yussif, please introduce yourself and describe your character.
Yeah, so my character is Azevrec. He is a Vidalcan fighter. Yeah, this is my adopted father's manor.
Yeah,
I don't know what else you want me to
that's
elaborate. Should I elaborate more on that, or?
cool. That's fine. You step down the stairs, and as you step down the stairs, your butler Norman greets you at the bottom of it. He's has a feather duster. He's like doing his morning routine, and then he says, "Why, good morning, Master Azevrec. Seeing that the sun has not risen yet, and that all other members of this fine household are still asleep, it appears that you intend to go after all."
Oh, you're up early, Norman.
I am always
Wasn't
up
expecting you to
early.
do this.
I am sure, given that you are trying to be as quiet as possible. I hope that you know the Master, your father, said those things he said last night with good intentions. Despite his lackluster display of affection, he truly does care for you and all his children. He just doesn't want to see you get hurt.
Well, that's unavoidable, Norman. Not much else we can do, considering the whole situation. But yeah, I have to go.
I will not try to stop you. I know you have made your decision, but I will try to help you. I do not know if you've already made arrangements for your transport to Athendil, but if not, go meet the tailor in the central part of the city, the one who makes all your father's formal coats. You see, he owes me a favor, and he kinda winks. Tell him that I sent you, and he'll arrange everything.
I appreciate it, Norman. I've always seen you as more of a father. And then walked away.
As you
I don't
walk
know.
away, he opens the door for you, and then as you leave, he says, "Oh, one more thing, Master Azevrec. A piece of advice. The world is not as safe as it used to be. Danger lurks around every corner, and I know how curious you can get. So remember, curiosity with caution. Best of luck, Master Azevrec. When you return, I shall enjoy all the stories you'll have to share."
See you soon, Norman. walks away.
All right. And the scene changes to somewhere in Gamaril. Here, near the forest of the ancient tree, we see a conclave of druids gathering together. And the elder druid is a blind, frail-looking satyr, and he's like in a chair, and all the other druids are kind of gathered in a circle around him. And then he goes, "All right, let's get this show on the road, shall we? I mean, we need to put a stop to this Gauntlet of Gathering, or like more like a harvest of horror. Like, we need to put a stop to this, so we must select one of us here to go over there to Athendil, and yes,
Get on with it, old man. Come on."
As he hears you, he says, "Oh, you come closer, come closer."
All right. Excuse me, pardon me. I'm coming.
Lano comes
Yes?
Lano comes closer, and then he says, "Yes, I can tell by the sound of your voice that you have a presence about you. You likely you are very big and strong. I have decided, you will be the one to journey to Athendil. Surely you will not be affected by the cold winter chill in those lands. What with your immense bulk and size? Yes, I have decided. This one will go to," and as he points to like an empty part of the circle. He's not pointing at anyone, but the druid beside him, kind of like nudges his elbow so that it's pointing at like Lano. Yes, thank you. Yes, this one will go to Athendil. Find out all you can about the people there and why they have come to our forests to commit their harvest of horror. Go forth! Be swift like the rock." And the other Jews are like, "Be swift like the rock."
You got it, Pops. And I'm standing up tall, this like 3 foot tall Lano, standing with pride, and then waddling very slowly to the edge of the circle back to where I was sitting. That's right. I'm the person for this job.
Yeah, all the druids around you, they just like tower over you. You know, there are minotaurs and like centaurs as well, and like big like furbolgs, and you're like the one like hobbling over to back to your seat. And yes, I'm gonna go. Cool. All right. We shift our gaze back to Avalon in a where is it? In a small village outside the edges of Athenar, right? We find ourselves in a tavern, and there lies in the tavern there are lots of, it's lively, but not so lively because it is approaching the winter time and things are getting cold. Instead of like the more festive crowd, these people here are like in the tavern just to like escape the winter chill. You know, they're ordering ale and mead to, you know, warm their insides. And one of the patrons of this tavern happens to be of wood elf make. And Mika, if you can introduce your character and what they look like.
Yes, that's my cue. Will I read my backstory? No.
No.
Okay, so my character is Thalia. She's a wood elf fighter. Um, my story, essentially, very quick backstory, is my family and I actually migrated to Athenar before the first rift. So I actually lived during the time of peace.
Yeah.
And then, uh, like after the rift happened, like probably 20 years after the rift, the humans in Athenar started attacking, you know, essentially the immigrants, Char. So what happened was we fought back and everything. So my character's motivation is to bring justice essentially and defend the poor. So my background is a folk hero.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. You're you're in this tavern and okay. You're in this tavern and you overhear some of the other uh like patrons in the tavern in a separate table. They're like, "Hey, you heard about the gauntlet that's about to happen over in Athendil?" And the other guy's like, "Oh yeah, yeah, like that's thing like happens every year, like right? Like they go over to Gamaril and then they kind of do like a harvest. It's kind of sick, right? Yeah, yeah, it's totally sick. Like they go over to Gamaril, they steal their crops, they slay and pillage and whatever. It's kind of crazy, but like I think that's what they kind of do to survive." And then you're overhearing this conversation.
Tell me, how do I get to this Gauntlet of Gathering?
So you just like interpose yourself into that conversation.
Yes, with ale in my hand and just,
Okay.
you know,
They just look
slam
at
it in the table.
the boom, and then the two patrons are like, "Oh," and they look over at this wood elf who bears a kind of like presence about her, and then they're like, "Oh, I mean, you can't join unless like you're like you represent one of the regions there." And I I I mean, can she join? And then the other guy is like, I mean, technically like you don't have to come from Athendil to join. Like the different regions, they get people from all over the continent, so I think it's fine. And then that's what you hear.
I just sternly say, how?
I mean, like, if you really want to, like, the closest area to us is Pyat, and there's like constantly there are people going along the trade route going there. If you could hitch a ride or figure out a way to get there, I mean, you can. I mean, you scare me.
I will storm off the tavern and leave like gold coins and be on my way to Pyat.
Okay, cool, excellent. They're just like, oh my god, like she gave us money, bro. Like maybe we should like.
Just
I think like people pay for information like this. Oh my god, we should like start this like business situation. Like we can call ourselves like information brokers or something. Yeah, there's like so you helped in the creation of like the information broker profession, I guess, or what?
yeah, right.
Yeah. Cool. All right, and we move our gaze to. It is a dark and kind of gloomy setting now. Uh, Somewhere in a different part of Pyat, not like in the capital city, like maybe in one of the neighboring towns and villages. There is a gathering in one of the kind of like in one of like the ruins near the cemeteries there. Very very sketchy type of people are gathering. They all arrive with hoods up, and then one of them says, and this guy is like a big guy, so he's like very big. He's got a huge cloak, and then he's got like a hood up, and he puts the hood down, and then he says, "Brothers and sisters, thank you for gathering, and thank you for heeding the call. I would like for all of us to welcome our newest member." And then stepping forward, please describe your character, Buns.
Okay, so first off, the character is named Cassandra, and they have long white hair, very gold eyes. They're pretty big. They're 8 feet tall, and they weigh heavy on the heavy side. He is a very quiet individual and will only speak when needed to, and yes, a very quiet individual.
And then, as the leader says, "Welcome our newest member," all the other cultists, faction members, drop their hoods, and then they all say, "Yes, welcome, 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 Cassandra, welcome." And then they're nodding, and then he will continue to say, "Now, Cassandra, for your first assignment, we require you to journey to Gamaril. There is a sleeping power there. It is said that it is able to grant youth and immortality. Seek it out. Bring it here if you can."
For the faction, he puts his fist on the chest and bows, keeping minimal words, but intentions clear.
Okay, and then he will nod. "I am filled with relief that you are taking this challenge so quickly. Unfortunately, this knowledge is old and we do not have much to go on. All we hear are rumors and whispers. But we think it worth at least an investigation. If you do not find anything, our suspicions would have at least been quelled. There is an event in Athendil." Okay, you wanted to say something?
No, I was just coughing, sorry.
He continues to say, "There is an event in Athendil called the Gauntlet of Gathering. Every year since it started, each region sends a group of adventurers to Gamaril. Do what you can to join this group. Join this event. We hear that it is not uncommon for these adventurers to hire mercenaries into their group. Perhaps that could be your ticket in."
Sounds that sounds promising. Where do I begin, I wonder?
Travel to the capital of Pyat, the cliffside city. There, you will find your way.
All right, shall be done.
All right.
And
Oh, cool. So we shift our gaze to somewhere in tree. Let's go over there. It is a backway alley, and there is this like guy who's like leaning against the wall. He's smoking a cigar, and then he's kind of like looks very shifty. He's got like a hat that's like covering one of his eyes, and he's making sure that he's like, being cautious of his surroundings. and then we can hear footsteps, albeit they're very, very faint footsteps. We can discern that these would be the footsteps of one who's very equipped with uh, like stealthiness and uh, you know, being a certain type of person who's like, this is this is every day. So please describe your character, Inday.
Okay. So my character, she looks like a Bombay cat, dark fur, sleek, shiny black fur, but she has some white patches on her chest and on her tail, the tip of her tail. And she's a rogue. And um, although her family is, like noble, all of them are actually thieves. So that's why instead of like for my character, instead of having her have like a noble in the background, I chose the criminal spy thief background instead. Yeah. And her clan name is called the House of Splendor because they're a very wealthy clan. And yeah, so far that's it.
Cool. Excellent. You see this tabaxi walking up to this guy, and then he's like, hey Dark Moon, so I got the information you asked me to get, you remember?
Mm.
So like I heard that my friend's cousins, girlfriends, dogs, owners, um, uncles, dad.
Please get to the point.
Oh, I mean, like, the person you're looking for, or at least like a suspect, he's like, we think he's a deep gnome, and it's rumored that he's joining the Gauntlet of Gathering this year.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What else?
He's he's rumored to like I'm not quite sure if it's true, but like I mean, I gotta I only heard from my friend's boyfriend's girlfriend. And then he
Okay, I understand. You can shut the fuck up now, please. Okay, stop.
No, but like what I'm trying to say, like if you need to find them, like I think you gotta figure out a way to like join the gauntlet, and you can't represent Tree anymore because Tree always hires mercs, and they've already got a team, so you gotta like join from a different region.
Not a problem for me, but thank you.
Okay. I mean, like.
And then she hands him over like a few gold pieces.
Okay, and then he's like he gets excited about that. Like he was waiting for like, oh, when is she gonna pay me? It's like that. So yes, thanks, and then he scurries away.
Okay, so now she's trying to think of a way to join the gauntlet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how she does it, but yeah.
Cool. So, we can assume that, or that Adin, Tha, and Tri, they, and even Sheterie, they almost every year they get the best of the best like adventurers and mercenaries from all around the regions and the continent. They just hire people outright to represent them because it's just quicker that way and like easier, more chance of them winning, right? And although you are from 3, it's still very unlikely for you to join that route because although you have your skills and your expertise, you're not that well known or like as like that side of you and your family, right?
Mhm.
So you'll have to uh, represent a different region, and it makes sense for you to travel to at least to try and travel to Pyat.
Sige.
Cool.
So, yeah, what she does na lang is she goes home, talks to her family, and yeah, tells them that she got kind of information about the person who stole their like heirloom, who's joining the gauntlet. She asked permission from her parents, and they allow her.
Mm.
And yeah, they all hatted her to Pyat
Oh wow.
because we're a very close family.
Cool, cool. All right.
Yeah, all 12 of them.
All 12 of them. Excellent, excellent. Okay. And finally, our gaze shifts to Pyat. We see in one of the like one of the I say it's not Pyat is a not the richest region, but in their capital, in the Cliffside city, let me zoom in on that here. In the capital, there there are lots of straw houses, but there are some wooden houses, and very few buildings are made out of stone and brick. And we shift our gaze to one of the wooden houses. Uh, the the like kind of like maybe people who have like a higher profession instead of like the usual stablemen and uh guards or like farmers. This one is belongs to like a merchant, and they're currently having their portrait made by a talented
Mm-hmm.
painter. So uh Chloe, please describe your character.
Uh, so you see a petite
Oh
girl
wow.
sitting on a wooden stool, and then she has a canvas in front of her, and she has paint on her face, and then she has two hairs. She parts her hair in two parts, the braid, and she has pink hair and pink eyes, and her wear is very dainty. I don't know, something like that. Yeah.
Okay,
And she's wearing glasses.
great. So she's in her one of the phases that she's taking right now, like her like
She's a human, right? Yeah,
right. All right.
her human form.
Cool. Very cool. Uh, as she's painting, the merchant is kind of like, "Do carry on. Like I haven't got all day, you know.
Mister,
How
can you
much
please not move?
longer
I'm
must I
working
sit here?
on this masterpiece.
I
Can you please?
understand that you are an artiste, but I
And then she
also
throws the brush to the man.
Oh my god. Oh, by the gods, that's insulting. Go now, you've hurt my feelings. I'm not paying you.
And then Shai stands up, furious. She takes all her stuff, and then she goes to the door, and she shouts at the man, "You don't deserve to be painted. You don't know what real art is."
Oh.
And then she goes out.
And then he's just like,
slams the door.
Okay. Great. Excellent. And there we go. Thank you so much for everyone who's introduced yourselves. Now, let us show you what the capital city of Pyat, the Cliffside Capital of Pyat looks like. There, you guys see that? Wait, let me adjust. There. So, this is the Cliffside Capital. I'll say that Chloe stormed out this house over here. And then this is a tavern. And there are all these other buildings. So now, I'll be sending you guys the link to this. I'll put it here in the chat. And those of you who can access it, please do. If there is a password, try this password. But cannot. Those on PC or like a device that's able to load the map. And then great, excellent. So I'm seeing Alexariana, Giant Crab. So you guys can like edit your names with the pencil tool on the left side, lower left side. There's a pencil tool to edit your names. You can do that. So we'll say Chloe, let me get your token. You're here right now. You can't see that, but here. You're storming out this house. Right here. And then that's what happens to Chloe. All right. For the rest of you, it has been, we'll assume that all those cutscenes that happened earlier, all those cutscenes that happened earlier, they occurred like in different days, different times. But all of you, the rest of you rather, arrive in Pyat in the same day because all of you know that that tomorrow is the day when the trial quest will be given. So to adventurers who want to try out to be the ones to represent Pyat. And all of you are gathering in this town now. And we'll start at the entrance. Arriving first are Azevrec and Talia. So you guys appear over here. So if you get, I think both of you are on mobile now, so you can't move so much. You can't use it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll say you guys met on the road from Athenor, and you guys like
yes, as badass as should be.
you guys commuted together on the way to Pyat, and then you enter here. Is a big place, and then finally you arrive the Cliffside Capital. You can take some time to roleplay with each other a little bit if you want to.
We know each other naman ka at this point.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just be like, let's go find a good tavern that serves good ale.
Okay. There are some people who are outside like of these buildings, and some of them are like walking to and from, and a few of them are like, you know, they have wagons, but the wagons aren't like fancy wagons. They're more like carts, really, that they're either pulling or they have like a small donkey that's pulling it for them. They're not like significant enough to have like tokens everywhere, because I don't want to like flood the map with tokens. So if you want to, you can ask one of them, where's the tavern?
Excuse me, sir.
Oh,
Where is your nearest tavern?
I'm a madam. I mean, like, I understand, like, the beard confuses people, but like, I am a madam.
Well, I see.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, ma'am. Can you please direct us to the nearest tavern?
Oh yes, so first, and then she kind of gives you directions, right? So you're on the right path. You go along this path down here. When you reach the fork, you go right, and then you go follow down across this like the makeshift river that we made. Follow it down all the way to this, and she kind of like peers over. She points over like this area and points to this building, and she says that this is the tavern. So that's what you do. You go over here. You take a right, go down, and then you find this place. It's right. It's the building that's near the fountain. This one. It's this building. All right.
All right.
you
Thank
guys
you
know
so
there.
much.
You're very welcome. Nice to see people.
You're very beautiful, ma'am. Thank you so
Oh.
much.
Ooh, you made my day. So that's what you guys do. You move along here, and eventually you will arrive at the tavern. Yes, you arrive there.
Yes.
Okay, you guys enter the tavern. Meanwhile, as you enter the tavern, uh, you guys have moved there. As you guys are passing at this point, Sai would have seen new adventurers. Sai, you're angry and frustrated, but as you're about to cross this bridge of this man-made river, you saw those two pass by here, and they're new faces that passed by and went across you and go all the way to the tavern. What do you do?
I see their faces and I find them very interesting looking. So I start the reach out by the tavern.
Cool.
I go
You-
to the tavern.
You go to the tavern. Excellent. All right. At this point, other people start arriving. We see. We see a little. Wait, did I not upload your new token? Wait. Oh my god. Okay, let me do that real quick. Excuse me. Tokens, PCs, GOG. Okay. All right. We see a turtle arrive. So, Lanu, you arrive. Can you describe what Lanu is feeling right now? It's very cold, and you're just arriving, and all these people and like the guards who are guarding over here, they look at you, and what do you look like?
Teeth are chattering, kind of like this small thing, just kind of trudging along. Aether didn't tell me it was gonna be this cold. God damn it! What are you looking at? You never see a turtle before in your life.
The guards are just like, no, actually.
Well, now's your chance. Bow down. I need a code or something. You point me the right way. Jeez Louise. Say the
Did you say bow down? Did you tell him to bow?
I may have, yes.
Okay, the guards will look at each other. They're like, do we? What's the protocol here? Like, do we actually bow down to turtles? Like, I don't know, man. Like, just to be safe, let's do it. And they bowed, they bow at you.
Yes.
My shivering forms like plod closer to them. Yes. I blessings from the turtle. May I borrow your coat?
And they're just like, I'm like, what? Like, she wants her coat. Like, bro, like I don't know if like he just gave us our blessing. Like, if we don't, he might take it away. You know. You're right. And then he like takes off his coat, and then like kind of like hands it to you. But he's very like cautious about it. He still has his spear on his arm, and he gives it to you.
I take it from him, and I'm like, yes, double blessings for you. All right, I'm just showing him, and then I kind of like, it's like a big coat, so it's trailing behind me. Now you just see like a little
Yeah,
Halloween
that's
thing
true.
with like a That's
Cool,
like,
cool.
oh, I got another question for you. Where can I get a drink? Can you point me to the nearest place you can get a drink?
Yeah. You go down this path, and then when you get to the second fork, you take a right. You go down, follow along the side of the man-made river, and then the building with the gray roof beside the fountain. That's what you're looking for.
Hey, thank you very much. You get a blessing too. I'll turn total blessings. Mm-hmm. No.
Yeah, and then as you walk away, they kind of like look at you, carefully. But when you get far away enough, both of them are like, "We got blessings, yeah!" And then they like high five each other. Can you move your own token? You can. You're here, right? So you can do that.
Yes.
With the hand tool, the move tool, you can move your own token.
Oh, got it. Good.
Excellent. There you go. All right. You make your way to. Oh, it looks so cool. Hey. All right. Good job. Excellent. So let me. So you'll go inside. Cool. You're there. All right. Up next, is another person who arrives. Is Dark Moon. You arrive, and you just hired a mercenary / bodyguard. There you go.
Oh.
So you
Hey,
guys.
bro, parang we're like friends na may daan.
Okay. Friends na mo daan. So
So like,
you know
yeah,
that
like,
he's.
I just called him up siguro.
Okay, cool. Okay.
I
Can you guys move on by yourselves, or do you need me to move you guys?
I can move
yeah, I
my.
can move myself.
Cool. So as you're passing by here, you see like the two guards. One of them has like, at this point, like the other guard felt bad for the other guard, so he's like sharing his coat with him. So it's like they're like two peas in a pod essentially, and then coat, and then they're kind of like shaking as well, and then they're like, hail traveler, and then they're in a better mood because they feel blessed. So that's what they're doing.
Cassandra just looks at them like, are you okay?
Yes, we are very okay. You see, we are turtle blessed.
Oh,
I whispered to Cassandra.
I go down.
Turtles actually bless people.
Later.
What?
Oh, nothing. Can you take us to the? Do you want a drink? I look at the tabaxi.
She just shrugs and nods her head.
Yes, the tavern.
Oh, yeah. So you follow this path, and on the second fork, you make a right. Follow along the man-made river, and when you see the building with the gray roof beside the fountain, that's the tavern.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay. And like before, see Dark Moon before she walks to the tavern, kay she feels bad for the guards, and she happens to have an extra coat in her bag,
Sure.
so she
'Cause you're
gives it to
rich.
the guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
And then when she gives it to the guard, kay she doesn't say anything. She just offers it and smiles.
Okay. The guard will happily take it, and then, oh, thank you so much. And then, you guys walk on ahead.
Yes.
As you as you get further away, the two guards will be like, oh my, like today can't get any better. We got blessed. I got a new coat, and they're just like high fiving each other, like. Pack, pack, pack.
There we go.
All right, you guys make it, and enter everybody in the tavern. This calls for a change in map. So I'm gonna do that right now. Coolio. So here we are.
Oh.
This is the tavern. You guys see that?
Hang on, it's loading.
All right. So let me
Oh, there it
put some of these people here. First to enter the tavern were Thalia and Azevrec. Okay, you guys are at the entrance of the tavern. You barge in. As you enter, the barmaid will say, "Oh, sehr good new customers. Come over here, mein Schnitzel. Gemma will take care of you."
I will look at Azevrec and tell him that she meant you. You're her schnitzel.
We might have to postpone or give that a rain check. For now, I'll sell for fire whiskey, if you don't mind.
Oh
I'm
dear.
addressing the barmaid, yeah.
The barmaid will be, "Oh no, Gemma has no whiskey, but Gemma has rum or wine."
I'll settle for rum.
"Okay, mein
Same for me.
Schnitzel. Okay." And then she like, goes to the back, and then she gets like with rum from here, and then she brings it over, and then, "Oh, where would you like to sit, yeah?"
Talia, where do you want to sit?
The other table looks occupied, so we can take this one here on the right. On
So
our
be it then.
right,
So this
Langa.
one here, these ones.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
All right. So Talia takes a seat there. Azevrec takes a seat there. All right. And then she
I'm
plops.
giving Talia a look, by the way, this whole time, like looking at her like, help.
And then Gemma kind of like, bends down like way too deeply, and then like bangs the
Yes.
mugs of rum onto the table, and then she like looks at both of you. "Anything else, mein Schnitzels?"
This'll do. I'm good.
Okay. You pay later, okay? And then she goes up there and back to the bar.
About the pay, Talia, you got me, right?
I'm like, let me check on that.
Walks away.
maybe we're on the wrong place.
Anyway,
Oh,
you can worry about that later. So
Yeah.
next to enter is Sai. So let me put Sai in. Sai enters. Boom. Sai, you're at the door. Can you move your token, Chloe, or no? You're here, so I think you can, right? Okay, cool. So
I can move it.
excellent. So you see, it's not just these two people that are unfamiliar to you. You also see the faces of these other people. They're also new in Pyat. You haven't seen them before, but you see them very clearly now. You see Talia, the wood elf, and the Vidalkin. You see this guy. He's not very clear, but he's like a smaller creature. He's a deep gnome. And then you see this is like the Loxodon. He's playing the piano with his very like chonkers fingers. And then you see a Leonin sitting here. As you enter, "Oh, hello, mein Schnitzel. What can Gemma get for you?"
Sai is taken aback. She's very shy to strangers, so she stutters and says to Gemma, uh, don't tell anybody I'm here. I just want a glass of water, please. Thank you.
And Gemma will be like,
She goes to the corner.
Gemma will be like, don't tell anyone you're here, Vas. Okay, Gemma can get you a glass of Wasser. And then she goes to the back, and then she gets confused for a bit because she's not used to like people ordering water. So she'll be like, oh, Wasser, where can I? Boyd, nah. What? he's like halfling is like chopping like bread here and like the meat, and then Boyd, nah. What? He's like, where can Gemma get some water? Some water? There. I guess there's a bucket outside, and then yeah. Oh yeah, of course. And Gemma goes outside. She Entschuldigung, and then she goes outside, and then she like goes over here and then pets the horse and like kind of gets like a bucket and like also gets water from where the horse is drinking from, and like goes back down into here, and she's like carrying a big bucket of water. Entschuldigung, and then she goes here. And she kind of prepares it like on these buckets. Like she just pours the big bucket of like she gets like she puts a bucket of water on this barrel, and then she goes to the back. She gets like a small cup for like the ale and the rum. She dips it into the bucket and goes back here. Here you go, Gemma. See, Gemma takes care of you. Gemma gives you what you need, and gives you the cup of water.
I'm not sure that's sanitary.
Oh, but yeah. So Sai, you have a bucket of water. I mean, a cup of water. I look at the water suspiciously.
Thank you. I'll treasure this one.
Oh, you sweet thing. Oh, yes, you do that. You treasure that water, and Gemma will treasure you. And yeah, she continues working on like cleaning the bar, I guess. Next to enter is who was the after Sai? Was Lano. So Lano enters. Here you go. Boom. Lano, you enter. Okay.
So the way I enter is I it's a big door. I push the door, and the door pushes me back. I push the door again, and then I manage to squeeze past, but the door closes behind me and traps my coat, my long trail of coat behind me. And I'm like, yeah, damn it, and I'm like pulling the coat behind me. All right, and I finally managed to get inside, and I survey the bar.
Cool. You can move your token. But yeah, so these are the faces you see. No, those are those people. As you enter, Gemma will, oh, so many new customers, and then Gemma will scare over. What can Gemma get for you, little schnitzel?
I look up. Gemma. What do you got? You gotta tell me what you got here.
Oh yeah, so Gemma's got the rum, the wine. We have some bread, cheese. If you want salad, we can have salad for you also. We also have steak. Do you eat steak?
You said snake or steak?
No, steak.
Steak.
You know steak.
I'll take the salad, please.
Okay. Oh yeah, salad. Okay, sir, good, sir, good. And goes back here. And then she's like,
Lift myself
Boyd!
up too.
Boyd! And Boyd is like, what? One order of salad, please. A salad? What? And then takes like these like pile of leaves and whatever, crunches them up together and puts it in a bowl. There you go, salad. And Gemma's like, Dankeschön. And she goes out, brings the salad over to Lano. There, salad's over there.
So, yeah, thanks. All right, and then I attempt to climb up the stool. Yeah. You want to give me a hand over here? Come on, help a little guy out.
Oh, and then she's like, oh yeah, and then she doesn't like pull you up. She just goes back to the bar, and she like rumbles through like the barrels here. Oh, not here. She rumbles here, and then she finds like an even smaller stool underneath this cabinet and a shelf, and then goes down. And then she goes, here you go, step onto this to get on bigger stool, yeah?
Steps on, and then, throws my coat behind the seat. Like, all right, and starts chewing on my leaves.
Cool, yo. All right. So she will leave the short stool beside the stool there in case you want to go down, but she'll go back and she'll go there. All right. Next to enter are
The besties.
the besties.
Honestly,
We got Dark Moon and Cassandra. There you go. You guys can move your tokens.
Yes.
yes.
There you go.
I make a quick look around first and foremost. Like,
There are lots of faces.
I go to Dark Moon and go, that's a turtle. That's a turtle. Over, see that? I
That's
point
a
over
very small turtle.
to very small.
Yeah, and see, Dark Moon, she has the urge to protect the turtle.
Very
Yeah.
cute.
Gemma
Yeah.
will see you both enter, and then like her face will light up some more, and she will shout to the back, Boyd! And then Boyd's like, what? And then, we have new customers, so many customers today. And Boyd's just gonna shout, of course there's a lot of customers. Tomorrow's the trial quest. Oh, all right, Gemma forgot. And then Gemma's gonna go go here. What can Gemma serve you today? My schnitzels.
I go to the tabaxi and go, what did you say?
He called us pork chops.
Oh, not that.
Yeah, but anyway, Dark Moon smiles at Gemma, gives a like small bow. I'd like a glass of warm milk, please.
What?
All right.
Oh. Okay, Gemma will provide because Gemma's a provider. And she goes up there. It's like, Boyd, you guys can like figure out where you guys want to sit first while Gemma's doing this. Boyd,
Over there.
what? We need some milk. And Boyd is just gonna stop everything he's doing. What kind of people are they looking for milk? There's no milk. What? But Gemma's a provider. she's sad about it. But what Gemma's gonna do is Gemma's gonna like get like the 2 cups and bring it over here to the bucket of water and put the put the cups of water into the bucket, 2 of them, and go back up here. And she's gonna like try and mix this wheat and like another sack of flour somewhere into the water so that the water looks, white and milky. And she's gonna go back out. She's gonna open the door, like bring it over to you guys, and she, here you go, Entschuldigung. there you go, milk, all for you. And then kind of like goes close to your faces and then, enjoy. And Gemma goes back and goes there. There you go.
He's so weird. I tell this to the Tabaxi, like, she's so bizarre. What is this?
I know. But see, what Dark Moon does is she doesn't even touch the glass. She just leaves it there. And she notices this guy. What's this guy, bro? A dwarf?
He's a deep gnome.
Yeah. He notices the deep gnome.
Okay.
And then, chika siya ni Cassandra.
Yes?
Cassandra.
Yup.
Do you remember that family heirloom that got stolen?
Yeah?
Yeah. Apparently some dark gnome took it or whatever. That's what I heard. Look behind you.
I make it blatantly obvious that I'm looking at the deep gnome, not even being discreet about it. I'm like, oh,
The deep gnome. The
and
deep
Dark
gnome.
was just like,
Okay. The deep gnome's gonna look at Cassandra back, and then we'll be like, "What are you looking at?"
I look back at Dark Moon and go like, he's ugly. In a whisper.
oh no.
Very ugly.
Dark Moon covers her mouth to avoid smiling.
Okay. The deep gnome's gonna continue like drinking his like small cup of ale. He's like in this corner like sulking, as edgy rogues do, right? He's there, but it's not working so much because beside him is like this Loxodon bard like playing on the pianos, and he's like tung, 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 tung. Oh, groovy. And then and then the deep gnome will look at the bard, and then he will say, "You know that piano keys are made from Loxodon tusks, right?" And then the Loxodon will look at the deep gnome and he will say, "What? No, bro. That's all conspiracy theories." And they continue playing.
Oh.
There you go. What else are the rest of you guys doing?
God, it's just a staring contest with my bestie over here because.
Yeah.
So
We're both very introverted people.
We don't like people.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you guys like one round to role play with each other if you guys want to do that. If not, I'll move on to something else.
While looking around the tavern, I go, why is that guy blue? He's blue.
Yeah, why he built like that?
Oh no.
Are you being like discreet
We're being-
about
We're
this?
whispering
Oh,
loud.
can I hear him saying that?
Because if you're loud,
Yeah,
No,
I
we
hear him
are
saying
not.
that.
We're just whispering. We're not.
Yeah, we're
going
just whispering.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. All
in
of
our table,
Dark Moon-
I'd be like, oh, sorry, you go in there.
No, I call him that.
In our table, I'm just gonna whisper also to Azevrec, like, look at the tabaxi. Why is she black?
Oh.
Why is she built
Not too
like
sure.
that?
No.
Not too sure why, but we might have to hide the catnip.
Right.
God, I love it already.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what else we talk about.
Okay.
Gemma's freaking me out. Azevrec's freaking out because Gemma's just like eyeing him and shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you two? What are you doing?
Alana's eating you. Hey! And he glances over to say, what are you doing over there? And then I kind of like, the other stool next to me, I kind of get it like really close so I can hop onto it, and I'm on the stool next to her now. Wait, let me move that into the map. What are you doing? What is that? You some sort of artist or something? Chewing my... What? You can't talk.
Sorry, just scared. No, don't look. and then she blushes because she's embarrassed, and she covers her sketchbook from Lanu. No, please don't look at me. Don't look at me.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Let me see that.
No, please don't.
Yeah, all right. I'll leave you alone, but I'm just saying, it's not half bad. You know, you make money off of that?
Oh, it's my job. I mean, it's my hobby and my job.
I figured.
Excuse me, Mr. Turtle. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Can I draw you if that's all right with you?
Oh, you want to draw me? Did I hear that?
Yeah.
Of course you can draw me. Let me pose for you. And I stand on the chair a little bit with my, draped coat, and I kind of give like a heroic pose. So I'm like, all right, that good enough for you? That good?
Sigh.
Perfect. Stay like that, please. And then
Fantastic.
Okay, cool. While that is happening, there are other patrons in the tavern, like sitting in these other chairs, but they're not, important enough for tokens. And then you hear from upstairs, kind of like a Yelp, and then you can hear like a little bit of yelling, kind of like people hear yelling, and then suddenly you see two patrons run downstairs, and then they kind of like are angry, and then they go out of the tavern, and then following after them, you see this individual, and then she's like, no, no, please, and then they close the door behind her, and then she kind of like looks down and she's sad, and she goes over to this side of the bar, and then Gemma is like, oh no, sweetie, what happened? Tell Gemma all about it. And then she kind of this girl will kind of like lean on. She's a young looking girl, around the age of 15 or 16, and she puts her elbows on the bar, and then her face is in her hands, and then she's like, it's those damn rats. They keep scaring away the patrons. If this keeps on, no one will want to stay. And then Gemma will just try to comfort her and whatever, and then she will stay there, and then Gemma will like put her hands on her shoulders. There, Mira, you'll be okay. You're always you're very tough, strong girl, yeah. And then Mira will stand up and she'll shake her head, and she was like, you're right, I am a tough, strong girl, and she'll go back upstairs. There you go. All right, she goes back up there. But that's what happened, and then
Did Dark Moon hear the conversation?
do you want to make a perception check?
Oh, the first roll of the session. Oh my god.
There you go. So exclamation mark C space perception. Like that. Without the brackets.
Never
You
mind.
do not hear that. No.
So that's sad. So deaf.
Yeah.
The first
What
roll
kind
of the
rogue
game
am
was a natural
Jesus.
one.
That's the first one.
Oh my
my
god, guys.
What kind of rogue
Anyway, but
rolls a natural one?
I'll say that Lanu, if you're not, I don't think you're that distracted. You're only posing. You can make a perception check to hear that as well. You're pretty near. You
Sweet.
can do that.
Let's see. Perception roll?
I believe in you, Turtle.
Uh,
7. Was I that distracted?
no, you're
Oh,
like,
no.
you're like, while you're posing, you hear these like superhero theme music going on in your head. You feel so powerful. Sai is painting an awesome picture of you. You think, so you're just invested in that. You don't even, you didn't even see that thing happen. So you're distracted.
God damn.
No.
Make sure you get my biceps over there. Yeah.
Excellent.
My turtle biceps.
Excellent. But I will say, as the afternoon goes on, it slowly turns to evening. One like messenger boy will enter the the tavern. So he's like somewhere here right now, and he will say, "Hear ye, hear ye! As you all know, tomorrow is the day of the trial quest. So, if you are an adventurer or mercenary or what have you, interested in joining, go see the mayor first light. That is all. Carry on." And then he will leave. That's it.
Is that it? I look at the back and go. That's it?
No.
So
I
you guys,
guess.
okay, you guys know that the day of the trial of the first quest is tomorrow. So right now, you guys, have traveled, so you guys are kind of tired. You just want to chill, wind down, and some of the patrons are like leaving and leaving the tavern. These individuals are like still staying here, and then you see some patrons like go up here, and then you can hear like murmurs upstairs, and then quiet for a bit, and then another yeah, and then going back down, and then like running, storming outside the tavern. What kind of establishment is this? And then leave.
Do I hear this?
You guys hear that? Yeah, that's like
All of us.
Why?
Hey,
Can Dark
you hear
Moon
that?
go
What's for that
upstairs?
guy? I watched Dark Moon go upstairs.
Yeah, Dark Moon goes upstairs. But before she does, she tells Cassandra like, I'm gonna go upstairs and see what's
Okay.
happening real quick.
You're not alone.
As
Okay.
you
So I
as
guess we go
you
upstairs together.
as you walk that way, Gemma will be like, "Oh, my schnitzels, by the way," and then she will kind of like go like inch closer over the bar, and she will like, "Both of you seem to know each other already, and s- I assume that you are all of you are new." And then she also like gestures to these groups. She will see like, "You are to join the Gauntlet, yeah?"
Yes.
Dark Moon nods her head.
And then Gemma will continue and say, "Oh yes, sir, good. So you must have team, yeah?"
A team?
Yeah, only team of at least 4
Oh.
must represent region. Speaking to
I
both of
didn't know
you.
we needed teams. I thought this was a solo job.
Same here.
No, was not solo. Tomorrow is trial quest, and Mayor will pick team to represent region.
I look over as I'm posing. You guys need another member? I'm right here in my heroic pose. See this? All of this can be part of your team.
Love him so much.
So what do you say, huh?
Dark Moon, she just shrugs and she's like, okay, I don't see why not.
I'm not for anything.
Hey, artiste, you joining this thing too, or what?
Oh, what? I wasn't paying attention. What happened?
Oh.
I was too busy drawing.
We're joining the team. The Gauntlet of Gathering. Are you doing the Gauntlet of Gathering too?
Oh, I don't know what the Gauntlet of Gathering is.
Ah. Well, in that case, yeah, I don't know, but I'm joining the team. So.
As you guys talk about the Gauntlet of Gathering, this Leonin will kind of like muster up, and then he will say, "Huzzah! Other adventurers who are joining the Gauntlet of Gathering, we shall see each other tomorrow then on the trial quest, and may the best Leonin win." And he will like raise a mug at you guys.
I raise a leaf. Sounds good, pal. Sounds good.
I just throw him the casualty sign, like, yeah. Anyways, yes.
He walks away.
I don't like the attitude of the Leon thingy.
Leonin.
Yeah, the Leonin. And I would look at the Azevrec and like, I guess we need a team.
If we must. Who did you have in mind?
We don't have anyone else available to us, so perhaps
I feel like we should
these
just
group
join
of
them.
yes.
Yeah, I mean, 4 was the minimum, so 6 wouldn't be a bad number.
And I think they need more, shall I say, muscle.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, she didn't hear that?
There's a cute little thingy.
You know, I'm a strong, big. I'm a big presence. Let me tell you.
Oh yes.
I just look at Azevrec like, this is weird, but okay.
Yeah, we don't have much of a choice. So yeah.
Dark Moon approaches Cassandra and she's just like, "Can we even trust these people? I don't know any of these people. I've never seen people like them before."
Girl, at some point I didn't know you, and here we are.
Hey,
we're like best friends.
And here we are.
Okay, so yeah, I guess that's it.
I mean, honestly, if something were to happen, I don't mind doing anything. You know, nudge, nudge.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and then as you guys are having that conversation, appearing from the stairs again is what seems to be another patron, and she appears down, storms down. She's angry. She's fuming. She doesn't care about you guys blocking the way. She will shoulder shove you guys, boosh, boosh, and she will sit down here.
Wait,
rude.
Wait.
And then
Cassandra is 8 feet tall, bro, and Dark Moon is 5'11".
Exactly. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, and Talia's made of muscle. She can't nudge anyone.
Right.
Is she really gonna try me?
She does it anyway. Even regardless of whether or not you move, like she will like just go through there and not like be polite. And then she will Mira will go through and she'll be more polite. Excuse me. And then she will be like, I am so sorry. And then this woman will look towards Mira with daggers in her eyes, and then she will say, if you will not deal with the rat problem, we will not be paying. And then she will like, but I mean, I've already tried to call like an exterminator, but like he's all the way from in a different village, and I just can't afford it. And she will say like, that is not my problem. And then she just stays there. like still looking at her, and then Mira will feel defeated and sad, and then she will just, you know, turn around and weep all the way up back there. There you go.
Before she makes her way up, when she passes by me, I go, "Hey,
Okay. What you say?
hey,
Huh?
you got a rat problem?"
Dark Moon leans in closer and joins the conversation.
I do, but I think I know where you're going with this, but I'm afraid I can't afford to pay you.
Dark Moon says,
We gotcha.
"Yeah, we got you. It's the least we can do. Your friend here, Sijema, offered me a glass of milk."
Dusty ass milk.
Yeah.
Cassandra,
Yeah.
stifles
Quote unquote
cough.
oat milk.
Anyways,
Yeah.
I'm down. If it's rats,
Yeah. We can.
Talia will proceed to go up.
Oh,
I'll
oh,
follow
thank
suit,
you.
yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Everyone just goes up
All right.
before she could say thank you and whatever.
Okay.
wait
and
here,
then
girl.
You guys go upstairs. Let me change the map.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
So yeah, the giant rats, the eyeball.
Yeah, not the giant rat. Not the giant rat. Not
Okay, so you
this.
guys are here. Oh, she's not there because you guys were downstairs. Let me put you guys
She
back here.
appeared.
She just teleported.
It's her twin.
A sullen figure.
Oh, she's this.
Who that is?
Tabaxi. So Talia went first. Azevrec followed. Cassandra. And Lanu. And Sai. Sai, do you follow? Lanu leaves. Oh, you haven't finished your painting yet.
We gotta continue this later.
I look around for the turtle and I'm like, oh, girl, where are you? Where is this? Where's that small turtle?
There's the turtle.
I see Cassandra's looming figure, and I kind of grab onto the back of their leg and then like attempt to climb to the top. Hey, you got a good vantage point over there, buddy. Mind if I
No problem. I go down. I reach. Can I carry this guy? Yes.
You can carry Lano, I think. Lano's
I
normally regular turtles are very heavy, but Lano's pretty light
for some reason
for a turtle.
Okay, I take Lanu with my two hands and put him on my head, I guess.
Yeah. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks, pal.
All right.
Ah, so much better up here.
How's the weather up there?
Ah, good. Fresh. Fresher than I'm used to.
Cool. As you guys hobble over here, so this is what you see. It's a very quaint and like comfy looking area. So this is like a desk. Mira's kind of like made herself like a little concierge area that she usually sits in. And then there's like a couch situation here, and people can relax and chill. Small table with a candle lit, and then a fur polar bear skin rug there. And then Mira hobbles after you, and then she's like, oh, excuse me, and then she goes over here, and then she says, well, first and foremost, my name is Mira, and welcome to the Macanroy Inn. And then, she's trying her hardest like to be optimistic, but you can see that, like some of the tears from earlier haven't completely dried up on her face. And then she says, so about the rat problem, we have rats in the attic, and I can't access the attic because it's locked and I don't have the key. and then she gestures to, she goes over here and kind of like points to this direction over there. So this is like a ladder going upstairs to the attic. Oh, and these are the rooms. But these are the stairs going to the attic. I don't need to cover the rooms, but it's just covered because you technically can't see what's in them. But that's what she gestures to. Like there are rats that are up in the attic, but the ceiling of this second floor right now. So I guess like the ceiling of this floor and the floor of the attic is kind of like a little bit rotten in some parts. So the wooden planks have like degraded, and some of them have broken completely, and there are just like a few holes in the wall. And actually directly above you guys here, like in the ceiling, there's like a hole there. And you can hear already like little squeaks and skittering of the rat's feet above there.
I try to talk to them.
They're not there right now. They're upstairs in the attic.
Dark Moon just goes towards the ladder and climbs up
Okay.
Yes.
and tries to
Yeah, we
unlock
follow.
it.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
follow.
Everyone just follows her.
Hold tight,
wow.
little turtle.
All right.
Onward, yeah.
And then Mira will just be like, how do you intend to go up there? It's locked.
Oh, don't
Gesturing.
worry about that.
It doesn't work. I bring out the warhammer.
Yeah, Dark
all
Moon
right.
feels confident because she has broken many locks before.
Okay, sure.
Okay, girl, do your thing.
There you go.
Yeah.
So it is a very simple, like hinge lock situation. So you climb the ladder, and there's like a trap door there, and then it's kind of like bolted, locked with like a padlock. So
Yeah.
you can try to use your thieves tools if you want to do that. I'll say that's like a proficiency check with. So make me a dexterity check plus proficiency, or is that sleight of hand? You can do sleight of hand na lang.
I do dexterity first.
No, just do sleight of hand. So do !C space sleight. Got. Wow.
Oh,
But wait,
let's go.
So easy enough.
Oh my
The
God.
door opens.
She said pick the lock.
He
yeah,
really said
And-
pick the lock.
she just
the
went
lock
shing, 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 and then it unlocked.
Easy. And then Mira is just like shocked and like, wow, that hasn't been open in so long. But well, good luck and thank you again. And then I assume all of you guys go up.
Yep.
All
Yep,
right.
yep, yep.
All diggity right. Let me change the map again to
The best friend.
the upstairs.
Same, Mika, same.
There we go. So let me put you guys again. You guys arrange yourselves according to how you think ikapila mo ni kuan ni sulod. Ay, the order you guys climbed up the ladder, I guess.
Probably, yeah, that's good. That's good over there.
Sorry, there you go. So I'll say that please try to be around this area first.
Hmm?
And then so you see that there are holes there, there was an attempt to cover the holes. In those areas here. I'll say that's difficult terrain because you have to be like careful when you're going over that. And if you do go over those things, I'll have to have you make like dexterity saving throws to see if you guys don't like fall into the holes. But that is what that is.
Okay.
So I'll say yeah, Dark Moon can be there because she entered the room first, right? So what you see is these like large crates, and then this is like the main support beam that's supporting this like roof of the attic, like that.
Mm.
So uh that is Dark Moon, and then I think Cassandra followed after, and Lano was on Cassandra's head. I don't know.
How high is the ceiling of this attic?
It's not that high. It's high for you, but but Cassandra right now is like having to. You cannot be on Cassandra's head.
Under-
No, I guess I put the turtle on my arm. Can you hang in there?
Like
yeah, I'll hand it to the side of you.
Okay,
Actually, I'll just
so
climb
Lano.
down you. I'm just gonna. When I see that we won't be able to have our usual situation, I'm just gonna climb down your back, and I'm back on the floor now.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I think Thalia will follow after, and then Azevrec, and then like that. Is this okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, so perfectly arranged.
So there we go. You guys appear there, and then immediately you see like lots of rats, and then they swarm to the crates. They go into the inside the crates. Some of them are like inside here as well. What do you guys do?
Can I open one of the crates?
Which one?
The one to my left.
Okay,
Oh,
so
he has left?
you scoot over. You kind of like switch places with Talia a bit. You open one.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just open one. See what's inside.
You open one, and then you see
Oh,
Wait,
no.
wait.
giant
I
rat.
have my short sword
Boom.
ready.
Okay.
Alakadira.
All right.
I'm gonna start. Can I try and cast like speak with animals?
I'll allow it. Like I didn't say roll initiative yet, so
That's right. That's
you
right.
just see.
Just keep stalling.
You just.
I'm just being safe. Just
Okay.
being
Okay.
safe.
So before you open the crate, your short sword is out. Lano tries to cast speak with animals. Is that an action? That's not like a ritual or
Yeah, it's an
anything? You can.
action.
Okay.
It
So
says one action.
so keep track of how many spell slots you used, but on Discord you can also do this command without the bracket in the beginning, so that it shows up there, and I can also read what the spell description is to double check on what you can do. Go on Dice Tray, Tess, if you're. Yeah. All right. So you cast Speak with Animals. True is not valid to start.
Not a valid stat to cast.
What?
With hold up.
You put Lano here
Can
already, right?
I-
Yeah, you did. Let me check your character sheet.
There's probably something in there.
Speak with animals. Anyway, okay, we'll say you cast it. Just tick the box of your spell slots. And then you good? Anyway. So you gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beings. Okay, what do you do?
Is the box open?
Yeah, the box is open. Azevrec kind of like staggers back a little bit, but it's no big deal.
Fuck me.
And then
Hello? Hey! I like trot over. Hang on. I trot over.
The okay, the rat is like, what?
How's it going?
Cold.
Ah, yes. I understand. I understand entirely. Listen, pal.
Hungry.
Hungry? Oh, you're hungry. Hey, how about we strike a deal, eh?
And cold.
Oh, so I see you're not the negotiation type.
What?
Hey, he says he's hungry and cold. I tell the party.
Yeah. He has a very low intelligence.
How many are they?
You see one.
How? Only one. Okay. You got?
Does he have, like,
got any friends?
Yes.
How many?
He doesn't know how to count.
Doesn't know.
Friends.
Yeah, this isn't looking too good for the rats. I mean,
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Cold, they're hungry, they're
Cold and
stupid.
hungry. This looks like we can't strike any deals over here, so can't say I didn't try.
Do we hit them?
yes, it is then.
What do you do?
Can I attack the rat?
You wanna? Okay.
Oh.
Sure.
Does anybody want to stop me? Does anybody want to stop or
I just want I
negotiate?
and I'm like,
Yeah, go ahead. Do what you do.
So the rat is just like there in the crate. He's like cold, hungry.
oh wait. Before
Okay,
we
go
try,
ahead.
at the last moment, I'm like, okay, well, I can solve one of these problems. They said they're cold, and I have produced flame, which
Please don't set fire to the.
And then
it's gonna. Can I make it appear in my hand? Wait, let me see.
okay.
Yeah, it says a flickering flame appears in your hand.
Okay,
So-
cool. That is
just
yeah.
gonna-
That's a cantrip. You can do that.
Yeah. So I produce flame nearby. I'm like, look, warm.
Oh, warm. And then like kind of goes near. Warm.
Let me see. Are there any other rats going
How
towards the
big
warm?
is this rat, by the way?
This is a big rat. This is a chonker's rat. This rat is.
Converse.
This rat is
Gamaril.
like the size of like an adult cat to like a
Yikes!
medium-sized dog.
Oh my
That's a
god,
big
this is scary.
It's a
Almost
big
Lanu's
rat.
It's bigger than Lando.
So like,
Almost
so
as
how tall is
Lanu.
Lanu like compared to the rat?
I'm like 3 feet.
Oh, like Lano's still bigger.
Right.
I was gonna say.
But the rat is
They're like
Oh.
5.
warm.
Like there.
Any friends coming out to the warmth?
The little rats and like other mice that are surrounding. They're also like gathering around you, I guess, to warm up. But then like
Interesting.
you start to hear deeper into the attic like other sounds of like scratching sounds, like skittering
Uh-oh.
sounds there, also in these crates. And then what you
I
hear
think we
now,
should prepare it.
the rat that you're talking to is like, warm, yes, friends. What? Not friends.
Oh no.
Mm. And then
Could have killed it.
Yes. Yes.
Azevrec, are you gonna do something?
If no one's gonna stop him, he's just gonna go for it.
Go ahead.
Go for it. Make an attack
Okay.
roll. This will be a free hit. Make your
Okay.
attack. So do
I'm on the phone, so bear with me.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all good. Exclamation mark A
Okay.
space your short sword.
A.
Uh
Which? Wait. Okay.
no,
Short
so what
sword.
what you do is add the name of the attack after A, like space A short sword.
There's a space. Okay.
There oh boom. So
There you go.
Charu.
you see the giant rat is like, friend, yes. What? No? Kind of like not like looking at Lano anymore, just looking, you know, up and then not friend. What? And then before he attacks, as Azevrec slices him, and then he goes, and
Fruit
then
ninjas
we
the
are
shit out of
going
him.
to roll initiative. He's not dead.
What do you roll?
Oh, he's not?
Nope.
What did I?
That's a huge ass rat.
Roll initiative. So everybody do exclamation mark C in it without the bracket in the beginning.
In it.
Whoa.
Oh, hello. Wait, which one's mine?
Hello.
Wow. Okay, so Dark Moon goes
Oh.
first.
Wait.
Lano
How do I do?
is 20. But so is Talia. Who goes first between Lano and Talia? You guys decide. Then Cassandra. And then
I'm the last one to go.
Sai. And then Azevrec. Okay. Cool. So that's initiative. What I'm gonna apply as a house rule also is I'm gonna have my creatures go in between the party and at the last part if there's a second group or a second person. So in this case, we are going with Dark Moon, Lanu, Thalia, and then the rats, and then Cassandra, Sai, Azevrec, and then another group of rats if there is. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
It's quicker that way. I don't have to roll for them, not check their dexterities, whatever. All right. Initiatives are rolled. Let's review some house rules. Okay?
Okay.
So here, combat. 1 minute to strategize at the end of each combat round. If you guys do not decide what your character is going to do within the first 10 seconds of your turn, you guys will be dodging. Advantage is not gained from flanking, so no variant flanking rules. Drinking a healing potion costs a bonus action. Drinking other potions or administering healing potions to others cost an action. Familiar, blah, blah, blah. That's it. Okay? Also, I remove the death saves rule because I don't want to be blamed for failing your death saves. So if you guys... So
Oh.
you guys are rolling your own death saves. All right? We Gucci?
Yeah,
All right.
we good.
Let's take a 5-minute break before combat starts.
I need water. I need to read my spells. Okay. That was fun.
Let me do 5 minutes.
That was nice.
Yeah, you guys
Tess,
having fun so far?
What?
Yeah, nothing fun. Very much.
I swear, Tess is MVP tonight.
Yeah.
Lana's running off tonight.
Best voice
yeah.
actress.
I don't know how to do combat, so where I'm gonna just be blundering through. Oh, do I do
Yeah.
this?
The flavor, man. The flavor.
If you get hit, if you're close to dying, just scream. Just scream if you're close to dying. God, how do you work? me. Oh, okay, come here. Man, that was
I hope you
fun.
guys are enjoying so far.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
Oh my god, all the NPCs are so funny.
Again.
I love them all.
Yeah.
Ciao.
Thanks.
Where's the
I
stealth
need
luck
to
though?
I need to eat a little bit during this break because I'm really hungry.
Yeah, go eat.
Oh, bro.
Yes, sir.
Ate Chloe, you're a changeling?
Which is this Kapatoy?
Yeah, Ate Chloe Kapatoy.
Uy, hello. Hello, nice to meet you again.
Pop Jazz.
Nice to meet
Ay,
you.
wait, were you and Pop Jazz together ba?
Well, we performed together, pero di pop jazz.
Ah. Nice.
I don't think Chloe's here. She's taking a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get tea, I'll be back.
Go get your tea.
I'm fully awake now. Oh my god.
How's everybody?
I woke up 7 a.m.
But you woke up so early.
Alam nga, I set an alarm. Okay, I passed out around 12 midnight last night.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I needed to wake up. Okay, the other day, okay, I woke up, I was like, shh, I'm late, and then I realized, wait, it's not day.
Yeah.
Ingana ako excited. I wake up like the day that's not even on the day. Are you done with finals, Kath?
Yeah. I only had Parada sermon this year.
Oh, you only had
Ay,
Thursday?
this semester. Yeah. Nasok yung mga requirements from last semester. Mga ko pang i-submit.
Oh my god, from last semester?
Yes. Yeah.
Kakapoy yun.
Ay, kaya to ka break ba ya? Asam.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
A lot of people did.
Mm. Some people ba, di na daw mo enroll next year.
Why? They're so close. Well,
Yeah, we're all gonna graduate online.
they're unfortunate, but necessary for me. Because I want to
Yeah.
graduate, to be honest. Oh, welcome back.
Hello.
Yeah, you guys don't want to stay in school for so long.
Yeah, I really don't. I already did. Supposed to graduate 2018, but here I am.
No rush naman sad.
Yeah, pero kapoy. I want to work.
There will
It's
come
a trap.
diba?
Honestly.
It's a trap.
Oh, hi, Chloe.
Yes. Ate Chloe.
Chloe, we meet again. The last time we met was on the dance floor.
Yeah, Ate Chloe, you remember Michael? From Pop Jazz?
Hmm. I still watch that video from time to time. Kabaw ka, Kath, na I have like four gadgets out right now. Yes, Michael ni.
Not your phone, your PC, your laptop.
My phone, my PC, my 2 laptops.
Girl.
Hello, Chloe. Honestly, long time no see. Ka-cute ni mo eh. I didn't think you would play DnD too. How's life been since graduating, Chloe? Has it been fun? Honestly, well, ikat maningon ako na she was like, Chloe, I'm like, Chloe, which Chloe is this? Kapat, I'm like, oh, small world. Oh, I need an egg. Wait, where's my egg?
I'll give you guys a free minute to strategize if you want to.
Mm,
What's the game plan?
well, Dark Moon's going first, so she'll move closer to the rat and attack.
I'll probably just be hitting until someone is dying. You know.
I've got poisons. Not that I'm gonna take away my flame because I don't want to set the whole place on fire. I'm just gonna direct some poison gas towards the rat.
Oh.
All right.
Let's see. Let me read my spells.
Is it just one rat so far, or are there more?
I'll show them to you when we start.
I think it's here.
God, look.
I'll show them to you now.
God. PTSD.
There
PTSD.
How many
rat.
spellcasters do we have?
Yeah, was about to ask the same question.
A
Two, three?
cleric.
Not. I'm one, pero later pa. Like third level. Yeah.
Ah.
So two.
So two.
It's a good balance.
Interesting.
you
I
go.
only have one spell slot left.
Spell slots, that's true. Oh, I have two. Okay, I have two spell slots, guys.
There
Okay.
are 4. We're seeing 4 rats now.
Yes, let's go. Dark Moon,
Oh shit.
you're up.
Yes.
Thalia, get ready.
Oh.
Okay. So Dark Moon feels nga the rat here sa left corner. Like she's not so worried about that because you know, Azevrec is there, Lanu's there. So she goes forward to this rat.
Okay,
At
hold
the
on.
right.
Let me change the map again so that we can see the grid, and you guys need to stay in the grid. Sorry.
Okay.
Draw a grid, save, and then let me reopen that. There, can you guys see the grid now?
Yes.
There you go.
Oh, okay, I can see it.
She goes here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
20 feet. She moves 20 feet.
I'm sure you avoid this area. You're passing here, and then
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. She brings out her 2 daggers. Ping!
Make your.
And then she goes to
Okay.
the rat.
A thing about dual wielding. You cannot draw them at the same time. You draw one first, and then you make your attack, because the feat dual wielder lets you draw it at the same time, and I don't want to take away from people who want to get that feat later on, right? Sayang ba if I give it to you now? So
Sige.
this round you're drawing one, and then next round you can draw your second one. Okay?
Sige.
All right.
Understandable.
So you draw your dagger, and then you can make one swing at this rat.
Sige. Is that just exclamation A dagger?
Yes. Go for it.
Let's go.
That will hit. The rat
She hit.
will
Oh shit.
rising from the the crate. The rat will growl at you, and then you just 5 damage. There you go. Is that the end of your turn? You're a rogue, so you have. Do you have those things yet? Cunning action? Wala pa man siguro. First.
Nope.
Okay. What do? You stay there? Just chill?
No. 'Cause she hates rats, so she moves 5 paces backward.
You will take an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Okay. That's a natural 1, so he will miss.
So many ones today.
So that is your turn, yes?
Yes.
Lano, you're up.
Wait, you're fast.
Wait.
Oh, sorry. What?
Sorry, Talia went first. Talia, you're up. Lano, get ready.
Yeah. Kindly move me beside Dark Moon, please.
So we
There.
go whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. There you go.
Yes, please. And then I will attack with my rapier.
Go for it.
Was she fancy?
Rapier. That will hit. 9.
That's right.
The rat will, after trying to take a swipe at Dark Moon is like, whoosh, and then Talia, coming from behind Dark Moon, piercing the rat right through its stomach. The rat will die.
Oh.
Dead.
Hey.
Snaps for Talia.
There you go.
Is that?
All right. Is that all you can do, babe?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's the end of your turn. Lano, you're up.
Oh, I will use my cantrip poison spray and direct it at the rat in front of me.
12. I have to succeed on a Constitution saving throw. That's 6 plus. I'm sure this fails. 6 plus nothing, so he fails. That's 12 damage. Okay. This rat, after being taken a swing from Azevrec, Lano will come from the side, poison spray. The rat will die. Dead.
Let's go Bicon.
Nice.
Deados. Alright. Is that your turn, Lano? You can still move if you want.
Bygone equivalent.
Bygone.
I'm good.
Alright. It is now their turn. Let me check. Double check. Okay. Okay. So, this rat will go down here, coming from this like broken bed frame. 5, 10, 15, 20, going to Dark Moon. And will try to bite your ankle. That's a 9 to hit. That'll miss. Dark Moon's too quick. This rat will go over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and will bite Dark Moon. Try to bite Dark Moon still. That's a natural 1. What the fuck? Anyway.
These rats, they're cold.
Skinny.
And hungry.
And hungry.
Skinny. Dark Moon is just too skinny.
Another rat will come from the north. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then one more rat will arrive. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that is their turn.
Oh, that's perfect.
Cassandra, you are up. Sai, get ready.
Can I see through them? Oh, there's a thing in front of me, right?
This one, your line of sight is like you can't see this one directly. You can see them, but I would count that as like 1/2 cover, so their AC is +2. But you can see these two. You can't see this one very well as well. They will have 3/4 cover because of these two spaces.
I target the ones at the most left, and I use a cantrip for both since they're standing next to them. Let me read. Yeah, those two. And I toll the dead. Also, where is my spell? What is that?
Toll the dead. Is that not a?
That is a spell.
It's one creature.
I have a feature for my class.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, as long as within 5 feet lang sila. That's a feature I can do.
Oh. Isn't a cleric?
Yeah, I'm a death cleric.
Reaper?
Yes.
When you cast King Country, targets only one creature. It instead target what? Okay. Okay.
That's so
Sure.
cool. I
How-
see what you did there.
So how does this? Oh,
No, not
wait.
see. So cast space toll the dead.
Oh. Oh.
Wait. Do you
Hello.
have it equipped? I do have that spell prepared. Let me check. You do. Do exclamation mark update. And then try again. Toll the dead. Cast toll the dead.
Oh.
What is happening? Anyway,
Lord.
just roll 1d8, or if you're on your computer, just click the 1d8 beside toll the dead.
Okay, where is this? What? Oh,
I
that's
have
a
to
6.
roll a wisdom save of 3, DC 12. Okay, for both of them, right? So this is left, this is right. That's a 9 and an 18. Did you make a roll?
Yeah, it's a 6.
The damage? Oh, it doesn't
Yeah, the
show up
damage.
here, lagi. Why? Okay, anyway.
Oh.
Okay, 6 damage. That is target missing. Okay, the one on the the first one fails. The second one succeeds. So the first one takes 6 damage. It as the bells ring, ding, ding, they're like takes 6 damage, but this rat over here does not get affected.
That's it. Right,
All
right.
right, Sai, you are up as a wreck on deck.
Mm.
Sai, let's go. Can I cast sleep on this square? Did you just move all the way there? Oh, here? Okay. Let me check sleep. I think you can. You can do that. You can do that. 90 feet, 20-foot diameter. Yes. You can do it. Within 20 feet of a point you choose. Yes, you can do it. Cast sleep. I understand. So let me do that for you. You can draw with the drawing tool, or that's the shortcut D, and then you pick circle, and then you pick a point. You pick an intersection, a grid, and then you do that. So that's like 5 feet, 10 feet, 15, then 20. So it's pretty big. So if you put that like somewhere here, 5, 10, 15, 20, kuwang ra. So may 5, 10, 15, 20, like that, you would be able to hit them. This one, you'd be able to hit this area. So go do your sleep. So you cast sleep. Cast sleep 17 hit points. It starts at the lowest lowest HP one. So this one goes to sleep dreamland. Sleep. So that's this one will fall asleep. Sorry, I need to do math. So 17 minus that, and then this third one will fall asleep also. Minus that, and then this one will be unaffected, but these guys are asleep. Oops. Nope, I don't want you to be big. I want you to rotate there. Okay, good job, Chloe. Is that your turn?
Yeah, sleep is the best spell.
I hate sleep.
Honestly.
I love sleep.
All right. Sai is end of turn. Azevrec, you are up.
Let's go.
Go up to the 6 damage one, the one that's on
Okay.
the far left. Yeah,
Boom, boom, boom. All right.
and it. Oh wait, can I pull out my short sword?
You
The
can.
other one, or
Your second one, yes, you can do that now.
okay? And how does the attack work for both? For
You
both.
will use your main action to attack with the first, and then you will use a bonus action to attack with your second from your 2-weapon fighting.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Let's go.
Okay, so that's 1.
9 to hit will
Fuck.
miss. That has advantage because he's sleeping. So how you roll
Okay, so
advantage
do it again.
is like this is how you roll advantage. Just add.
Okay.
Sorry. Just add ADV after. But because you already rolled that, just roll the 1d20. So roll this way. Great. So that's 9 plus 3, 12. That will hit. But that's 3 damage.
Okay.
This guy dies. So he's dead. And then you can use your bonus action to attack the one beside it with advantage. So
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
yeah, add after short sword space ADV.
Word. Space, AD.
Unfortunate. That's a
Oh
2
boy.
and a 1.
Yeah, it's all good.
That will miss. All right.
Try the next one.
Maybe like you entered the range of the sleep spell too early and you kind of got drowsy a little bit and you missed your second attack. There you go.
That works, yeah.
Cool. So that's Azevrec's turn. Up next is a creature you do not know the existence of yet. They will just... What will they do?
Oh no, it's question mark again.
It's question mark.
I hate question marks.
They will
Me and my
do...
homies hate question
They will
mark.
do that. And then we have 1 minute to strategize. Okay. 1 minute to
1
strategize, guys. Go.
Who's dying? No one yet?
What are we strategizing? I mean, we don't know if.
Well, I just
Yeah.
give 1 minute.
Yeah, do you think we should take all of the rats out before we advance to the BBG?
Yeah, we probably would. We probably
Yeah.
should.
Yeah.
Probably should, yeah.
Because I feel like if we move forward past these rats here,
Opportunity of attack.
yeah, they might do that.
Yeah. And then they want to take the rat na not asleep?
Sige.
Sige, go.
If you attack them,
Rat.
they wake up. Is that how it works?
Bito, question, DM.
If you attack them and they're still alive after your attack, they will wake up.
Yeah.
So the second one, kaning tapad ni Azevrec is awake na.
No, na-miss man ni Azevrec.
Yeah, I missed
okay.
it.
Wala
I
na
see.
damage.
I have a question. Can we throw them?
Yeah, they're quite. But
They're big.
Out the window?
They're big boys.
Okay, if
We could
you
probably just throw them at the boards, like the shaky boards.
let me
Or
check
can we
sleep.
walk over them
Hold
while
on.
they're asleep?
Let me check sleep. Because if you startle them in any way,
That's so funny. Imagine me just picking up a rat and throwing it.
There you go.
Out the
You
window.
can easily do that.
Honestly, this is
Problem
what I'm here
fixed.
for. I'm like, goodbye.
See
yeah, I would say you can try to throw them if you want to.
Just eat the cat,
in-
the rats.
But it is now Dark Moon's turn. There's no more time to strategize. Dark Moon, you're up. Thalia, get ready.
Damn it!
Or below the con.
I joke. Okay. So wait, was that strategy part? Was that like an in-game conversation?
Huh? Yeah. It's
Yeah,
assumed that you guys
alright.
were like, you know.
Panically talking to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the window? Like, what's the name of Mira? Mira downstairs is like, what are they talking about?
Okay,
But are there any windows here, bro?
Wala.
Wait.
You're in the
Well, we
attic.
Never
If
mind
we-
then.
Yeah, if we throw them, they're
Okay,
just
10
gonna
seconds.
bother the people downstairs.
But all. So
Oh
yeah,
no, he's
I
counting
guess
down.
Ooh.
she's gonna attack.
Okay, go. Make your attack.
Wait, can I use my other knife?
You draw your second one. Yes, you can do that now. So
Okay.
main action, attack first. That will hit.
18 to hit.
Yes,
Yeah.
6 damage to
6
this guy.
damage.
There you go.
Okay, she's hitting.
Another attack.
Bonus action, yeah. Dagger. 8 will miss. The rat after
Damn
taking
it.
that hit. Second will, and then you will miss that second hit. All right, that's your turn.
Okay.
Do you move away? You stay there. What?
Dark Moon stays and stands her ground
Cool.
Yes,
against
girl.
a tiny ass rat.
It's cat and mouse. Okay.
Yeah.
Talia, you are up. Lanu, get ready.
I will attack the same rat.
Go
Try
for
to
it.
finish it off.
Go for it. That will hit. After the rat dodges Dark Moon's second swing, Talia again from the side, piercing it. Deads.
Yes, love the
Yeah.
combo. Not today, bitch.
Oh, free bolt.
This one's dead. All right. Is that your? You have movement still.
Yes, I will advance
Okay, where do you want to go?
as far as I can go.
Okay. 5, 10, 15,
35.
20, 25, 30.
I'll stay there.
By the time you get here, though, it will be revealed to you what's behind there. So let me get rid of
Don't die.
that. Erase this. You see
It's gonna be hideous.
that. You see that,
More
and
crates.
you see
What?
this creature.
Is it the Rat King?
Oh,
Shit. Huh?
okay. It's very
I can't
difficult.
see it. Can you?
Yeah, it's a little small.
It's a
But
rat.
for mobile people.
What is that?
It's a rat with a brain.
It's
with
like
an
Ew,
illuminating
that's
brain.
awful.
There. I'll say
It
he's
looks like a
here.
rhino, but though.
But there. Okay.
Is this revealed to everyone?
Talia
I can
sees
see
that
it.
first. When Talia,
I
I'm
think
sure
it's you.
Talia will point that out if you guys. And then it's kind of hard to see. You
There's
guys are
a
still
hideous
fighting.
creature
It's dark,
lurking in the dark.
but there you go.
Girl, can you be a little bit more specific?
So you moved big.
Like the
5,
rat,
10,
but with the brain.
15, 20. You can still move 15 more feet from where you are here.
I will advance.
So another 15. So that's wait, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. You can make it to here actually. You can take oh you can't
Yes.
because you already killed this guy.
Yes, yes.
So you will just stay there.
I just be like, hello.
This rat is on the crates, so they're like taller than you, or like they're higher than you in elevation.
Oh.
But they're not a giant rat. They're like a regular sized rat, but you can see through their skull, and then like their brain is like illuminated somehow. It's very weird, but that's what you see. All right.
I tell the party that. I scream it to them.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. That is your turn, Talia. Lanu, you are up.
Like, can I see what's going on over there?
I'll say you can.
With the rat.
Wait.
Okay.
Do you have dark vision?
I don't think so.
Let me check. If you have dark vision, I do not think you do. You cannot see that.
I'm gonna hop onto, like, try to climb onto Cassandra. Like, let's go over there. I wanna go over there.
You can't because the attic ceiling.
No, not on top of it. Like,
Okay. Okay,
Like,
so you
and then like claiming on and I point.
sure.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, let's deal with this one first, okay? There we go.
Is that all you do, Lanu? You're just climbing onto their back?
Yeah, that's all I do.
Great. It is now the rat's turns. Well,
Green Mount, no?
They are sleeping. I don't think this has any saves. They just stay asleep.
Yeah.
Someone use. Yep. Nope. They just stay asleep. So end turn, Cassandra. You're up.
Eee, do I choose to hit them?
Let's
Okay,
go.
Let's
Move me.
go, best friend.
Move me to the. Oh, it's okay. It's fine. I'll move this one. Okay, and I swing.
Because
I
you have
pick
you
up
have long limbs,
whatever.
right? You can reach.
Yes,
So
I have.
crazy.
I'm very long.
Okay.
I swing. Okay, what in the world is the okay attack?
Exclamation mark
Is
A.
this a advantage? Okay, they're asleep.
Yes.
Oh, well then.
That okay. Yeah. One dies, or both of them. Do both of them die? What is your swing?
I can only swing once, right?
Your feature thing that was only for the cantrip, right?
Yeah, only for the cantrip.
Okay,
I'm
great.
just normal,
Which of these two are you killing?
right in front of me, like
Okay,
directly
cool.
in line.
This one is sleeping, having the best dream of all time. He's like swimming in cheese. Oh, and just dies.
Oh,
No.
celebratory twerk.
Oh my god. Okay. Excellent. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Sai, you are up. Azevrec, get ready.
Mm.
Erdrich Brastu. All right.
Hey.
Okay. I'm gonna say that has okay. A few things, Chloe. When you're hitting a prone target with a range spell or range attack, that means it has a disadvantage. On top of that, you don't have perfect line of sight, so their AC has a little bit bonus to it. So you might want to
Move a bit.
move somewhere that's more advantageous. Okay, if you move directly there, okay, what's your plan? All right. So where were you gonna? You were here now? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll say you can move here, Ra, Kotob, because this is like crates, difficult terrain. And then you can now do Eldritch Blast. So make your roll. Make your roll. That's still with
There you go.
that's still with disadvantage though, because it's still range and he's still prone. So roll another d20 for me. Just a d20. Ain't it asleep? Wait, Saha. If it's asleep.
Oh yes, go Link. Give us something.
She's very much giving.
So dili siya ma-cancel out hang disadvantage.
I think so, but in any case, both rolls were very high, so I'll just take the damage from the first one is 2. This will take 2 damage, 2 damage. It will wake up. It's no longer asleep, and then it'll be like he'll wake up. He'll think that he's still with his brothers, and and he'll look around and be like,
May bungkag.
yeah, there, everybody's dead. Sai, is that your turn? Okay, Azevrec, you're up.
Yeah, I go for the last rat.
Go for it.
Oh.
2 strikes. No advantage this time.
No advantage. Okay.
Nice. 4. So 6
That's
damage
1.
total. Bonus action, 2 weapon fighting. That will miss.
Fuck.
The rat is holding on to dear
It's
life.
always the second one, man.
Yeah. All right, that is your turn. Do you guys need time to strategize or diretso na ta ni Dark Moon?
Did it? Up to
Yeah,
them.
go ahead.
Okay, Dark Moon, you're up.
All right.
Make your
So
two attacks.
Dark Moon feels like Talia's got this. She can defeat the weird brain rat thing.
Yeah.
I have no
So she
extra
stays,
attack.
she stays here
Girl,
and slashes at the
Go for it.
the mouse.
First strike.
Yeah.
Miss.
No. Second strike.
This rat though.
This rat is trying to
My
survive.
comrade died.
Oh, and the second hit
Oh,
with the
boy.
dagger.
Ooh, he tried.
Rat will die. Flat
Ew.
on the ground. Boom. Dead doze. Alright.
She still has movement, so she'll move 1, 2, 3, 4. She'll move here.
Yep.
Sakto.
Yes. Okay.
Alright.
Thalia, you are up. There you go.
Okay, I have no extra attack, like out of character thingy.
I got
My
you.
rapier rigid the entire time.
Okay,
All
let's
good.
do fighter things. Let's go.
All good, all good. That will miss.
Oh no.
That's your turn, right? Wala pa kay action surge. 'Cause that's
Yes.
like second level.
Yeah.
All right. That is your turn. This big brained rat, after you try to like pierce it, it just jumps in the air and then.
Yeah, no. I was distracted by its hideousness.
Right. All right.
So shocked by
Good job.
its face.
Lano, because you grabbed it. Yeah. I love it. Okay.
Latched on.
There you go. So what do you do now?
Well then.
Well, I tell him, like, all right, good, you killed the rats. Now, can we go, please?
Kaya the wolf is
Cutie.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. It is all the rats are dead. Cassandra, you're up.
Oh, well, I do what she says and I move.
Excellent.
I go, what's a 5, 10, 15, 20, 20 over here. Come here. And I...
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. I do the same. I want to test out this command. Okay, nabother ko sa command. I do the pull the dead thing again.
Okay.
What was that, Cass? What did you tell me? What is that?
I think you might have to use underscores between, like, instead of spaces. Okay, well, I read back when some message ni Avery and they put like underscores as spell names.
Why does it not work? Hiya.
Ano mo na?
Ano mo ni? Wait, is there a dice bot here?
Yeah.
Dice parser.
What's the command for it?
Exclamation mark 1d8
R.
or
1d8.
yeah, R1d8.
Oh, R1d8.
It's okay,
exclamation.
either.
1d8 plus, what is this? Pila man eh?
Wala ra, 1d8 only. And then
Okay,
ako
okay.
mo make sa wisdom save.
Oh.
That's 5
There we go.
damage. He will fail that, so he takes the full 5 damage. Let me see.
I look at the turtle. Can you see?
Can you see?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, let me
Wait,
check something real quick, because they have a different HP.
You're annoying to do it like this.
Alright, so you, Thalia and Dark Moon, you see from behind you this like towering bugbear with a not so towering turtle latched onto them, and and then makes a Toll of the Dead with a 5. They fail their saving throw. Cassandra, how do you end this?
Oh, yeah!
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Go girl.
I would like to. Just kidding. Well, first of all, since this is ending, okay, anything goes, no? Since ending man eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make it super extra.
Okay, I take my warhammer. First of all, I put the turtle down.
Okay.
And
Gently.
Oh,
I
it's
swing
still
my
Toll the
Warhammer.
Dead. It's still Toll the Dead. You're doing Toll the Dead.
Oh, Toll the Dead.
Yeah.
Well, I just snap and then make sure its head blows off.
Oh my god. All right. You see Cassandra snap their fingers, and then dung 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 throughout this whole attic, the floor shakes, and then this cranium rat is like, and then the brain, and then Salia like a bit
Oh
of
my
the
God.
splatter like goes
Ew.
onto
No.
you.
Tossing.
That's
Nice
it.
sanitizer equivalent.
They
Girl,
are
you
dead.
need to shower.
I cover the eyes of the turtle.
There you go.
No,
Excellent.
I brought
Good
put your hands
job.
over. No, I want to see. That's
No.
awesome.
All right,
Upload,
good job.
upload.
Congratulations on your first combat. Big claps, big claps.
Yay!
Hey, good job.
We
All
all
right.
did so well.
So now
Time to loot the rats.
you guys you
I
guys
see
have
I see
you
a
can
treasure
explore.
thingy.
Yeah, you can do that. You go explore there. You guys can
Yes,
move
I
your
will go.
tokens.
I
We're out
will
of
I
combat.
will approach the treasure thingy.
Okay.
Onward.
This one is locked. These chests are open, and there's like a weapon rack over here.
I will go to the weapon rack.
You go to the weapon rack. All
Yeah,
right.
because I know Dark Moon will figure out the chest situation.
Okay, Dark Moon, you can do your sleight of hand check right now if you want to do that.
I have a question.
Okay.
If I cast guidance on her, does it work?
Yes, because it is still a skill check.
Okay, I wanna cast guidance on her so she go on. Okay, what is this?
For the
Guidance?
chest.
Ability check. Yes, you can do that. For the sleight
Yeah.
of hand. So she can add a d4. So how you add d4 in die is after the command, after sleight space dash b 1d4. This one dash b 1d. Add that. Or yeah, Cassandra just rolled for you. So just add
Well,
one.
piso,
Okay.
piso.
Just add one to your sleight of hand. Oh,
Oh, period. Period. Overkill.
okay. It's
Just
too
for a
easy.
chest.
It's a very old chest. You've seen this lock multiple times. It's very very easy to pick. You don't even take out your tools. You just like, you know, what's the kind of when the cat, like you take out your claw and then you just use your claw to pick the lock. It's very easy. All right.
I just
Yes.
Excellent. Before I get to the chest, we'll go to Thalia's weapon rack. So Thalia, you see on the weapon rack a shield, a mace, 2 hand axes, 1 battle axe, 1 spear, and that's it. That's what's on the weapon rack.
Can they see the weapon rack also?
Yeah,
Wait,
everyone.
again, bro.
Shield. I'll type it down here in the notes.
Oh, I was okay.
I will take the shield.
The turtle, if you want a mace.
Shield, mace.
Sure. I don't know if I can hold a mace, but I'll take a mace.
battle-
Yeah.
Aren't you small for a mace?
There you go.
All right.
I'm gonna try and carry the mace.
All right. Okay. So that's what you guys see. What are you the other guys checking? There are 2 other chests apart from the one that's locked.
I think Chloe wants to check the other crates.
The
And
crates.
Sai wants to check the other, or other chests.
Okay. Inside the crates, Chloe, are like very random things like old furniture and decor, some plates that haven't been, like wooden plates that haven't been used, and some of them have like termites on them already. And then there's even one crate of like really really old and rotten like potatoes. So
Ew.
after the moment you
Is
open
it-
it, you close it again because it just stinks the whole room up. So that's what you see.
Oh.
So furniture, wala may masalvage.
Yeah, is there anything shiny?
Yeah.
I will say no. Yeah.
Okay.
But I didn't
Just
know that
asking
on
the right
furniture.
questions.
Yeah,
now.
I get you. I get
The-
you.
Look for the shining.
Azevrec, are you opening any of the? There are
I
two.
could open another one.
What did you open? Did you open something?
I opened the first chest where the first
Okay.
rat was in, but other than that, yeah, no.
No. Like these. So Dark Moon is opening the locked chest. There are two chests adjacent to them. They have not been checked yet because Talia is like checking the weapons rack.
These.
Sai, yeah, those two.
I'll check one then.
You check one. It has 2 healing potions.
Ooh.
So
So who
early.
needs healing potions? Anybody?
I'll take one.
Yeah, I will
Okay, give it to
determine.
the-
I will determine what kind of healing potion they are later.
I'm an entire healing potion. Y'all want healing? Is anyone hurt?
Okay. If I assume someone else will check the other chest. In the other chest, there are 4 healing potions.
Or
Oh,
So
no,
there.
I'll just
so
get
we
one
get
each.
one.
Oh, we all get one each. We can all
Aw.
get one each.
Nice.
Aw, thanks.
So nice, we all share.
There you go.
so cute.
Okay. So inside the chest that Dark Moon open, you open it up and you see a very elegant short bow. And
Ooh.
the short bow is it looks handcrafted. It was crafted very carefully by a master craftsman. And there is a envelope attached to like where you would hold the bow, and it's on the bow, and then it's written on there is Emerald, and the spelling of Emerald is Emerald but with a Y after M instead of E, so it's Emerald.
Emyrald.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what you see.
Emyrald. Let's go.
That'll fetch a pretty penny.
Does
Y'all-
anyone want the short bow?
Y'all want a bow?
Who wants the bow?
If no one wants the bow, we can keep
No.
it and then we can sell it.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Honestly.
Yes.
Good idea.
Do I
But
Sell
Sai?
everything we don't need.
Do we?
you know-
Is this important?
Sai, you do not know the maker of the bow, no. You can make
Is the bow magical?
an
yeah, but
Arcana
oh.
check if you want to determine that.
Can I?
Go for it.
Okay.
Exclamation
Can I do
mark
a
C space
history
Arcana. History. What are you trying to determine?
Just who made who Emerald is?
No,
Wait, what's the
Emerald.
thing, Wayne?
Emerald isn't like. So it's like an
That's the name
envelope.
of the bowl.
Like no. It's like a letter.
Oh, I want.
Like an
Can I
envelope.
open the letter?
Okay. So you open the letter.
We're so chismosa. Who's Emerald?
But
Yeah.
as a wreck, you make your Arcana check. Okay, Sai,
How do
you
you make an Arcana check again?
exclamation mark C space Arcana. Sai, you do
Space
not
Arcana.
know.
Oh, there you go.
You don't feel any magical energy from it. But for you as a wreck, you recognize that this is a magic item. You don't know what it does because that's what the identify spell is for. But you know that it is a magic weapon. Thalia, you open the letter. Yes.
Letter.
Okay. This is what's on the letter. Let me drink some water because my throat hurts. Wait.
Ooh, we're gonna get voice drama.
Oh, not the voice.
Oh my god. No, not so much. I just needed to drink water.
Oh,
But
yeah, get hydrated.
but here, the letter says, "My dearest Emerald, I would have wanted to give you this bow myself, but if you are reading this, then I have not returned from the Gauntlet. For that, I am sorry. All I ever wanted to give you was a better life. And if you have to do that by yourself now, know that wherever I am, I will be watching over you. In every step, in every decision, and in every arrow you let fly. Keep your chin up and remember what I taught you. You are my greatest treasure. Love, Father.
Oh. Well, shit.
Well, so y'all wanna start?
I put it in the.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it's you can discern
Yeah.
that Mira is Emerald.
Oh.
Oh.
There you go.
Well then,
Wow. Okay.
Kalayo sa Mira sa Emerald.
Emerald.
Emyrald.
Sama ni Papa ni Mira.
You know.
Who would have thought?
So yeah,
it'd be fun?
I read the letter out loud, and then I'm just like, you know what? Let's just give this to the lady downstairs.
Yeah, it belongs to her.
Belongs to her.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, yeah.
All right, so you go downstairs after I assume you clean out the dead rats and whatever.
Do we get rat meat? Is that a thing?
You do not want this rat meat.
Poison.
You do not want this rat meat. Regardless of whatever you do, if you clean up or not, eventually like Gemma will come up here and she'll do the cleaning, so you don't have to.
Yeah,
So
Okay.
Oh yeah, I provide.
yeah, she do the cleaning.
yeah, she
Can
do
we?
the-
Can we? I would also like to help like repair
Okay,
the
that's
thingies.
Yeah,
That's
the
cool.
floorboards.
we'll say
the
that
ceiling.
happens. Yeah, before you start winding down for bed. But let's do the scene downstairs first. Like immediately after the combat, you go downstairs. You talk to Mira. So Mira is over here in her, concierge table, and then you guys, yeah, if you guys can move, you guys can go up to her if you want to. Who has the bow right now?
Me.
Talia? Or who has it?
Or
Is it
Cassandra.
No, I have the
Cassandra.
letter, right?
You want me to hold it?
Sure.
Okay, I'm down, I guess.
Cassandra has the bow.
Halloween.
And
Chloe.
Sky is asleep.
You cannot be there, Chloe. That's Mira's room.
Wait a minute.
Just goes to bed.
She just went and okay.
Yeah. All right. As you guys, go down, Mira goes, "Oh, are you all right? I heard a lot of noise and I was worried that something bad happened."
Yeah, for them.
Oh, I take it that you got rid of them? Yes.
Yep. And is this yours? I showed a short bow. We found it up there and
No, that is not what. That is not mine. And then she will like hesitantly take the bow, and then immediately, like after she takes a closer look at it, she knows it was made by her father, and tears will start to form in the ducts of her eyes, and then she will start crying a little bit, and then she will say,
I will hand her the letter.
She takes- she takes
And
the
Darkmoon
letter.
also starts crying.
Okay.
girl,
She takes the letter and then she starts crying, and then
Yeah, because she deserves to know.
she started crying. How did you comfort a girl?
she started. That's a
Just-
good
just
effect. Actually.
let her cry.
She starts crying, and then she sits down onto her chair, and with the bow in her hand and the letter in front of her, she crunches the letter up and holds it close to her heart, and then
Oh,
she will say, "Thank you.
oh,
I do not know how I can repay you, but you can stay. You do not have to pay for a night here in our inn. Go pick a room," and then she will show you the rooms. If you guys still want to talk to her, you can, but I'll show you the rooms now.
Darkmoon just comforts her, pats her in the back.
Okay.
I poked the polar bear.
Okay. All right. There you go.
I will
Um,
ask if Mira can give us any advantage or like any information at all about the gauntlet.
Oh, she knows the question. She knows how to ask.
That's
okay.
right, bitch.
All
She's an
right.
interrogator.
Okay. Talia approaches Mira, and Mira is like in this distraught,
Yeah, okay, I
crying
gave her
state
the
right
letter.
now. But
Oh,
Mira
you
will
got
say,
her.
okay, I'll let you know. First of all, make me an insight check first.
What do I?
Exclamation mark C space insight.
See.
Like that. Without the bracket in the beginning. 10. Yeah, okay. You do not read her properly. You think, yeah, it's a good time to ask her about the Gauntlet of Gathering, where her father
So fucking
was
dense.
like, like went away to and never came back from. Sure, it's fine to ask her.
Oh boy.
So you ask her? I'm sure you do.
No na lang.
No. Like, do it.
What? Because it's I think it's a bad time, but sige, go.
No, but like as Talia ba?
Yeah, Talia rolled a 10 insight, so she wouldn't, like, whatever.
She didn't ask.
But
So she asked
Yeah,
anyway.
she not
But-
very smart.
Mira will like whimper a little bit, and then she will look up at you asking the question. She will be like, "What? Oh, the gauntlet. Yes, that terrible thing. All I know is every year for the past 5 years now that each region has to send representatives, like a group of adventurers, to represent the region, and if they happen to win the
Lanu.
event, the region benefits from a lot of the spoils. I'm not sure, like, I've always hated the gauntlet, and I blame it for my father not being here today.
I see. Well, I'm very sorry for your loss.
She'll stay silent. She'll just
Is it
nod.
okay if I sit across Sai?
You
Just to
can.
be comfortable and just whatever.
Yeah, there you are.
Okay.
I'm just gonna.
Cool.
Dark Moon
I'm just kidding.
moves beside
Yeah.
her and like just like hugs her and comforts her. Because
She-
Dark Moon's he's a super big softie.
Okay,
You know, yeah.
Aw.
Yeah.
cool.
She just doesn't
Okay.
look like it.
She just
Yeah.
cries on your shoulder.
Yeah. She was
There
like,
you go.
oh, they're there.
All right.
I picked up the turtle.
Yeah. And like she compliments Mira, said, no, your father must have been a very talented man. Yeah. It's like quality kayong short bow. And yeah, Dark Moon's rich ass knows quality.
Oh, she said she's bougie or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. No. Yeah. You're right. You're definitely right. Mm.
Mira.
You tell that to Mira.
Okay.
My rich ass knows
What do you-
quality.
What does Sai say? Sai, what are you saying?
Mira.
Yes.
It says in the letter that your dad might still be alive, so
What?
so don't cry. It just says that if he hasn't returned yet, so maybe he will return someday.
In
Aw.
as you say that, Mira will have a look of resolve in her eyes and a determination behind all the tears. And then she will say, "You're right. I mean, I think if my father can't return, I think I must go to him." And she'll stand
Oh.
up. She'll
Oh boy.
stand up.
That's
I'm gonna
You're
walk
just
over
super
there.
sad right now.
Mira.
I'm gonna say
Honey.
that's a great idea. You can join our team. Oh my gosh!
Oh, and then after you say that,
Go.
Mira will say, "Oh, I don't mean immediately. I mean it's been a while since I've practiced." And she will kind of like move past Dark Moon, go inside here, and she will take out an even smaller short bow from when she was younger in her hand that her father also made. It's also very good quality, but it is like a smaller short bow for kids that she's kind of like outgrown. And then she'll put the bows onto the table here, and then she will say, I I am very determined, but I think I still need to train, and I simply do not have enough gold to make the journey, and I still need to take care of this place. And then she will, look at the whole inn. So I will my what I'm saying is, and she'll look at all of you individually. Oops, sorry. She'll look at all of you individually, and then she will say, I thank you all so much. You've helped the inn, you've helped me, and I now have I now have a direction in my life. And then she will take a deep bow towards all of you, and she is very grateful.
Oh,
Nice.
child. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Wait, so just to be clear, she wants to learn how to use the short bow. She's trying to become a archer, or
She knows how to use a short bow. She's been training. Her dad trained her like
Oh,
from
okay.
when she was younger, but since her dad left and she's been trying to like make ends meet these past years, she's been managing the inn by herself. She hasn't returned to you know uh, using the short bow in a while.
Oh, so she rusty.
okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Uh, in any case, the evening draws on, and then you guys can continue talking with Mira. Uh, I'll explain this room accommodation situation. It's two big rooms, and there are just dividers here, right? Because in poorer parts of the world, they don't have like taverns and inns with like separate rooms because that's more expensive to maintain. So in this area, it's just like two big rooms, and they just have beds that are cramped in there, and they just have like these dividers dividing them, and then uh, each of them have chests that you can lock if you're paranoid. But I assume that after that situation that all of you went through, and then you're kind of like hesitant that you can trust each other. But after that first combat and how you guys work together, you can feel that these people, they're not so bad. No, Sai, you cannot. You do not belong there. No. That is her room. But there you go.
Let me make myself comfortable, she
I
said.
was looking for a picture of her father.
Oh,
On her bed.
she does not have one. They're not so rich that they can afford a painter to paint them.
What did I
But
bring?
can we ask for his name? Saya suggested when we ask for his name.
Okay, Mira will tell you their name that the DM has yet to decide.
Yeah.
Laban,
Okay.
let's go.
Insert name here.
Insert name here. There you go. All right. So that's what you can do. You guys can move into these rooms now if you want, and then you guys can go back down into the tavern and hang out. But I'm gonna say that after all that, you guys hang out in the tavern or in your rooms, talk to each other. You guys have a little bit of a you get a boost to your relationship to one another a little bit if there's such a thing. And then the evening draws on, and you rest up for the night. You all gain a level.
Yay!
And
Hey.
that is where we are going to end the first session of the Gauntlet of
my God.
Gathering.
Oh, no gold.
No gold.
Why?
We got something much better. Friendship.
Honestly,
Char.
I'm friends with a
Big clap.
turtle. Who wouldn't want that?
Good
I
job,
have
guys.
a trusty tall man speed now.
Yay, good job,
Honestly,
everybody.
Good job. Good job. Good job. All right.
No, that wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
It was fun.
I hope you guys
got-
had fun. Congratulations, and that's it. All right.
I got so nervous the first
that's it.
half.
So hold on. I'm gonna mute myself because I'm gonna end the YouTube video. Wait. Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Hey.
Gauntlet of Gathering.
This was a nice first session.
Yeah, very
Um,
much.
No, we all did well.
Thank you. That's it. I don't know how to end this yet. Bye bye.
Oh, why was I scared the first time?